So we came back for part 4 on Winter Class. We're here.
Yep.
It probably was the next one loaded up in the autoplay queue.
It might have been. We didn't.
So-
We definitely didn't film this in one night.
No.
Nope.
Not at all.
Nope. Didn't at all.
I'm Doug.
And I'm Wayne. So we got a couple more left here. So let's talk about them. The biggest one, I think this one's probably going to be the most talked about, debated. Just this is a conversation piece, and it's good. I like that. I think it's important for us to actually have in conversations other than just say it's good, I like it, and it sucks. Because honestly, we have done that for pretty much every episode so far.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think this is good that this is a really debated thing.
Yeah.
We're talking about
The true north. Whatever that means.
they're not the most north. But anyway,
That's the collar fucking says.
what it says.
And you know those collars are
Talking about the Winnipeg
fucking-
Jets.
the collars. I'm just tired of the fucking collars. Okay. Why do they gotta say shit in there? And this one says we are true north, not the true, just as true.
Right.
We are true north. So whatever the
True
fuck that
north.
means. All right, so they got. This is a new one. It's new.
It is new. It's
new.
a brand new jersey. Brand new concept.
Brand new.
And it does take into consideration the history of the Jets, not just the new franchise, which is technically the Thrashers.
Right.
We don't really talk about that a whole lot.
Oh, yeah.
It does take into account more of the original Jets franchise, which is Phoenix now. Well, Arizona.
There's which is going to turn into something else soon.
Hopefully. Anyway. So it takes into account that history and a little bit of the WHA, and I'll talk about that when we get to the pros and the cons section. But
yeah.
basically what we got is we have the aviator jersey is what they're calling it.
Aviator words.
It's because of the
Because they're called jets.
Right?
So pilots who pilot jets.
I thought they were called pilots.
No, the fancy thing is aviators.
Oh, okay.
That's where the sunglasses name comes from. Fun fact. If you didn't know.
Yeah, no. What about the Rocketeer?
What?
So the aviator jerseys. Do you remember that movie?
No. I know what you're talking about. I've never seen it.
It was at Grandma's house. Anyway, we're talking about the aviator jersey.
I'll have to go there soon.
Yeah, dude, it's on the same VHS tape that she recorded with Beethoven and what was it, White Fang?
White Fang.
It was some wilderness movie,
that sounds
Hatchet
right.
or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds right.
It was
It was probably taking place in the true north.
It might have been the True North. So, some fucking dog and shit.
Yeah, so then Winnipeg would have been around then. Mm-hmm. With their aviator jerseys.
The aviator jerseys.
So these 90s patterns. They got
Yes.
the 3 stripes.
So they have a 90s ass pattern with the striping. Very much resembles the 90s redesign of the Winnipeg Jets. That I think people, especially, I think it's more common for like the retro fans for like the NHL 94 generation.
Yeah.
They're very used to that Winnipeg Jets logo versus the 80s. Even the
white
WHA or the sleeve stripe ones.
Right.
But yeah, absolutely.
And Teemu Solana.
Teemu Solana.
Yeah, because he was rookie and shit. And he did a lot of shit back then, man. He was fucking scoring all kinds of goals.
Yeah, absolutely. Keith Kachuk, Hobby Bullen,
even
a
Keith
bunch of
fucking
great
Kachuk before his
up and
teeth
coming
melted.
rookies. yeah.
Before he looks like a fucking skeleton. A pillow man with no teeth.
He's a large man.
Yes.
Anyway, they take some cues from the past, and then they have a brand new crest.
Oh, yeah, so there's a new logo that's new.
It's a new
It's just new.
script.
Yes.
Logo type?
Yes. And it looks like a plane in the T there.
Right. Yes,
Looks like the back of a plane.
it's the intention.
You know, do jets even have that like crossbar thing at the back of their?
And see, that's the thing. That's my
I thought that was more for like big planes.
so my most difficult thing is
Here's
are
my
we looking-
smart-ass big planes.
are we looking at the back end of a plane, or are we looking at it from like a perspective down? You know what I'm talking about? We're like, maybe that's a wing and that's a wing, or is that supposed to be a wing and that's supposed to be a wing and then that's supposed to be the body, but it's like a little tilted off.
Oh,
You know
dude,
what I mean?
I didn't even see that. Man,
Yeah.
I just thought like it was like the lowercase t is kind of like at this quarter angle, and then you have the wing with foreshortening coming at you.
That's true. Yeah, no, and that's what I
think
thought
that's
I
what
saw
it
at
is.
first too. But then because of this little bump right here, like I think that's like the head and the nose of the
Oh,
plane.
that could be.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah,
why
you can
I'm
do that
like,
too. So it's trying to be something that has to do with a plane.
it's fine. It's fine.
A big plane.
Big plane.
Because I don't feel like jets have those. They just have a
No,
fin,
jets are
right?
supposed to be
They just have a fin at the back.
smaller kind of thing.
They don't need the big thingy, so they got that, and
I mean, basically, what their current logo has. That's a jet.
yeah, that's a jet.
It's a smaller little guy. It's got
Yeah.
the tiny wings.
So like this is a good looking jersey for sure. It's
a good looking jersey.
It's
I think
got the nice color. I like the blue. So they did like what Colorado won't do, and they used their second. I guess it's their secondary color. They have like 7 colors.
Well, yeah,
And they're like they use this aviator blue, like it's very subtle because they mostly use
Right.
navy. So
it's mostly navy, and
guess
then the
it's-
only other colors are they have the aviator blue, the silver, and then the white.
and they have
Red is in the crest, but
Yeah.
it's not. I guess they don't count it as because it's not in the jersey, so that's why it's not in this jersey.
yeah, and the logo's like 7 different colors.
And the logo does have a shade.
It's got shades for all of the damn
of,
colors.
It's got the shadow effect thing going on. so-
Yeah. So they got that, and so this is they use the different blue. So this will, but it doesn't come out of nowhere. It's not like the navy for Colorado.
Right, exactly.
So
That's a
they got
part of
this
the
other
jersey. I'm okay with it. I think overall it's a good jersey.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, fuck. I guess that's the pros. Put that up there when you
Yeah,
edit the video.
got pros. Do you look at it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good things about this jersey. I think the biggest con, honestly, is the new crest. And it's not for a lack of trying. I think they did do a good job and had their minds in the right place and looked at old logos with even in the WHA days, but they didn't really recreate anything for one, and they didn't. I mean, it is a hybrid, but not really. Like that's my biggest issue with it.
Yeah, because it doesn't really exist from any previous uniform. Like it's mostly just a new jersey, so it doesn't look like the Jets for me. I don't see Jets out of this. I see like a college hockey team called the Jets.
Yeah. What was that in college that you thought of the other day?
Well, the color palette's similar to Creighton, the Blue
Yeah,
Jays,
yeah,
the
yeah.
Blue Jays of Creighton in Nebraska.
Yes.
Yeah,
So, yeah, it is. It's very collegiate in its design.
yeah. So it's basically
And
it's a
nothing
good
wrong
jersey.
with that. Exactly.
It's just like for the Jets, it doesn't seem right for them.
Right.
It doesn't look like a Jets jersey.
We're just there. It is. We like it, but we aren't 100% sold on it.
Yeah.
But this is an interesting thing because this is one of the few things where we actually have a couple ideas. We're going to share a couple with you here.
Concrete concepts.
Concrete concepts.
Because we actually made things in the computer.
Because this is one of those teams that I love the history of the Jets.
Yeah.
And I think
they got good shit that they can use.
Absolutely. I think there's so much unused potential.
And they can clean things up too.
Totally. So let's talk about your concept.
So
What
mine,
do you got?
I got their current logo, and I decided to clean it up. This is something I've always wanted to do, is take their current logo and clean it up. Because I got 7 colors in this motherfucker. It's in a circle. Doesn't have to be in a circle. And they basically just over-designed this bastard. So I just said, fuck the circle, fuck the shadows, and just make it a blue jet on a red maple leaf and bring back a pattern with the sleeve stripes of their original NHL uniforms.
Yeah.
Because when you see those, you're like, yeah, those look like the Jets. They're like the only ones that have that besides the Rangers that fucking ripped it off. But the Rangers, like, right. We don't think of them.
Right. Well, it was a Rangers design.
Rangers design that turned into a Jets thing.
Right, because the owner or the owner or the GM or something, like, from the Rangers, when they originally pitched that idea and it then failed, he brought it over to the Jets.
Yeah.
So yes, technically it's an OG Rangers design, but I'm glad that it stayed around and translated to the Jets.
Then the Jets took it over because the Rangers have enough classic like their original 16. So
right, it doesn't
matter.
Yeah.
So I took that, but then I wanted to do the red pants from the 90s instead of just blue pants. So then you got a combination of two eras, which is basically the only two NHL-wise that you're going to get from the Jets. But both of those things make you think of Winnipeg.
Yeah.
So I took the Jet, I turned it blue, got rid of any details on there, and I had to change the proportions of the maple leaf a little bit. But it's essentially the same thing that they have.
Yeah.
I just cleaned it up a little bit. So this could either be the new logo and the new primary, or it could be a third jersey, which would just eventually, become the primary because it's so good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like this. I think, again, I like this look a lot, and not just because he's sitting right next to me.
Yeah. It's right. It looks good. Look how clean that looks. You know what it is.
It's simple, and exactly, it's recognizable. Boom. You don't have to think about it. What the fuck are they? They're the Jets. And yeah, we kept with the motif of what they're doing now with the Royal Canadian Air Force thing.
Yeah.
So
that's fine. They just needed to get rid of some shit.
Sometimes less is more.
Yeah. Especially for logos. There's only,
definitely for logos.
not 7 colors. So, yeah.
I like it.
It's more practical.
Yes.
Next concept.
I missed. So I wanted to do a concept of my own because for me, I just by a little bit like the 90s logo more than the original NHL Winnipeg Jets. Mostly because of that little cut, that jet stream that cuts through at the top of all the letters. I like that a lot, that it ends on the jet. I think it's a nice little touch. I think it just pops. But what I wanted to do was essentially because again, I like the 90s jersey as well. And I think that's one of the strengths of this jersey that they've released. But take that, inverse it a little bit, and I think one of the biggest traditions of Winnipeg is the whiteout.
Yeah, White Lightning.
The White Lightning. The Moon Man is in this video.
He's there. I don't know why, but he's there. Someone tell us. So, Mac tonight. It's going to be a whiteout tonight. White Lightning, son.
So... And I think especially and I know it's only 4 times, but with New Jersey doing a white jersey.
That's true.
I think that there is potential for a handful of teams to have a white as their alternate jersey. I still am more of a fan of the colors being the home jerseys because, again, it's, the hometown colors, the hometown pride.
Right.
It makes more sense to me to actually have the dark colors.
There's some people that are like,
I
want to see the other team's colors.
Mad.
Right.
No.
But they're usually like in their 40s, so
you can. It's the internet. You can look up a picture in 2 seconds.
Right. If you want to see the other team's jersey, it's like let's see ours.
Right.
When I show up, so you got the unique thing about Winnipeg. They got this thing. They got the whiteout.
The whiteout. So they're one of the few teams that I think can truly pull off a white third jersey because of that tradition of the whiteout, and that's why I present the whiteout alternate jersey concept. I have it. Boom, there it is. I know I'm going to get a lot of shit for the white pants, but you know what? I think it makes sense. Makes sense. I know. The biggest thing, too, those Toronto jerseys, the Navy Stadium Series jerseys, they were white, but they also, there was nothing on those jerseys. There was no, tail stripes. There's nothing to really cut out some of that white to really, give you contrast. Look at the set I got here. Look at the socks and the pants.
You got
and I
a good
that
percentage of
thick,
blue still.
thick tail stripe on there, so there's a lot of blue to make it pop and contrast. So we don't have the same problem that the Toronto jerseys did. And I took the logo, the 90s logo, and I altered it a little bit. Took away the Winnipeg because I'm not a huge fan of you're in the home. You're the home stadium.
Like we know who you are.
We know where you are. We know who you are.
Yeah.
We don't need the name. It's like the Blues when they had St. Louis in the top of the wing.
You don't need it.
We get it. We know where you're from. We know it's fine. And I'm okay with logo type or type heavy crests as the main logo, as long as it's not whatever. I guess
generic.
It's not super obnoxious.
As long as it's actually designed and not just
it's designed well.
A standard typeface.
Yeah,
And
I think that's why this has a strength where it's a really easily recognizable logo type, as well as the minimal yet effective design of the jet stream cutting through and the jet ending right where the J is, and there's a lot of space on the outside of the J there, so it fills it out really nicely.
It does. It bounces out.
So I did that, and I busted it out of the circle logo that we're used to seeing it in.
Exactly. You don't need the circle. You don't need it.
Don't need the circle. Add a drop shadow. You have to outline it a little bit so that way you don't have too much bleed over. But that's a simple fix. You do some manipulation, and there you go. You got the jersey. You got the whiteout concept.
Right.
So there you go. Those are our two concepts.
So you got two elements going in this thing. You're celebrating the whiteout, and you got a logo that has existed in history, but you've changed it.
Yeah, exactly.
You reduced some elements and you cleaned it up. So that's a solid third jersey package that could also work.
Boom.
So that's our special treat for what we would improve when we actually have things to show you.
Sometimes we actually have stuff.
Yeah, sometimes. So yeah, this new Winnipeg one, it's fine. I just think it could be more Winnipeg-y.
Right.
I want it to be more Winnipeg style.
The final grade. I'm going to give it tracks 3 through 7 of the Hockey Rocks Winnipeg style compilation.
Oh, deep fucking cut. Look at this. Look at this.
You check it out.
Look at this Winnipeg style.
I'm pretty sure most of them are on YouTube. So go check it out when you get a chance.
Go check it out, tweet about it or something.
Some classic Canadian dad rock.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, here we go. Now we're going to talk about crap again.
Oh, okay, so I hope it's not a black jersey, because I've had enough of those.
Fuck you, it is!
Damn it!
It's not...
Damn it, well, hopefully it's not the Sharks.
It's the Sharks.
Oh, fuck! I'm on a fucking roll for running into shit.
Hold on, go ahead. Throw something else out.
I hope it's not their primary logo, but kind of different for some reason.
It is.
Oh my god. I hope there's not some fucking little detail that they threw on there that you can't see, like the Vegas PP Night jersey.
Silicone microchip.
Okay, yeah, I hope there's an element that's on there that has nothing to do with sharks or water or terror.
Yeah, those.
So they put something in this jersey that has nothing to do with sharks.
Nope.
Okay. No, that's fine. Yeah, do what you want.
The stealth jersey.
Oh, they're so stealthy because in an arena where the fucking surface is white, what do you think would be the easiest thing to fucking see? An all black uniform, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so stealth D's nuts. Changed my mind.
But it's new and it's the future.
Yeah, okay, it's the future. So they got, what do you got? So they have a 90s logo for the shoulder patch.
Yeah.
They brought back the fin thingy, but they have the current logo, and then they changed the sticks. But they didn't change the eye.
Right, there's still orange in the eye.
Okay. I would get it if they wanted to reduce the amount of colors. I get that, but the eye is still orange, and the sticks are changed.
The stick is teal. They got the 90s ass fucking shoulder patch, which is a fine shoulder patch, but I don't understand its relevance at all in this jersey.
No, because it doesn't.
Nothing
it doesn't,
about
it
this
doesn't
jersey.
Match. It doesn't match.
Nothing about this jersey is like the '90s black one. If they had the template like set up like the '90s black one, or even brought back the black shark, that would be cool, and I'd be fine with that. And that would make more sense for those fucking shoulder patches to be on there. But guess what? They didn't do any of that fucking shit because they don't give a fuck. They want to make this stupid ass, fucking muted as shit fucking jersey.
Yeah, they want to put all these details in there that we can't see.
I don't give a fuck.
The silicone chip says S&G in it if you look really close.
Who the fuck's looking that close at a goddamn hockey jersey when they're fucking playing hockey?
Dude,
you gotta.
no
That's just
one.
something you just put on your.
No one.
I'm gonna come over and be like, oh yeah, look at this.
Oh, look at this nice thing you have on your sleeve. I'm gonna let you score.
No.
That never happens.
No.
Oh, look at this nice little globe. I'm gonna let you score. No, it never happens. This shit happens so fast. And it's stupid because I get the location. Yeah, whatever. But like, for a shark, like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck cares? Like, it'd be one thing if they were somewhere where, like, Detroit, you have the Motor City, right? So their logo has a fucking automobile tire in the logo.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. I get that. They're called the Sharks.
Right.
And what's San Jose known for? Some bros. And maybe some craft breweries.
Silicon Valley. I mean, that's where the chip comes from.
And then you have Silicon Valley. It's like,
but it's not. It's not a main thing. It's just this stupid.
It's never
fucking
been
add-on.
celebrated. It's never been talked about. This is the first time I can think of Silicon Valley being relevant.
Well,
on the jersey,
the black armor was like a partnership thing. So that was the original black jersey. Well, not the original black jersey, but the first Reebok alternate. That was all black. It was called the Black Armor jersey. It was in partnership with like this technology company or something like that. So technically, that was the first one.
Well, I didn't know about it.
Yeah, I know.
Nor do I not care.
No.
Surprise.
A lot of people outside of San Jose don't really care and know about it, so it's fine.
Yeah, so thanks for telling us. What does it say? This is
gave you a
Sharks
little update.
territory.
Yeah.
It should have said this is computer chip.
Yes.
This is digital computers territory. Because I don't understand, like, sharks don't give a fuck about computers. They just want to fucking survive and eat things.
That's true. They would eat a computer.
And they wouldn't give a fuck about it.
All right.
Maybe we were stupid the whole
time. Do we
time.
have any pros about this? It's black, and that's okay with them because
that's fine.
They've always had black, and they've actually had 2 black thirds before this, so whatever, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't understand the manipulations to the primary logo. I like the full shark one when they had that on the other black alternate.
On the previous black.
I like because it's an alternate, so let's like change the logo up, but it's still the logo.
But it's a simple enough design where like because of the way the shark's body contoured, it's still kind of made it like in your mind you could easily like imagine the triangle because the shark already was in a triangle. Like you just follow that shape.
It's very
and boom,
good.
There it is.
The design of that, it was awesome. I like that.
And honestly, even the other one where like the shark's body like kind of swoops upward, where the tail kind of goes up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That one's fine too.
Yeah.
Give me that one. Give me something different.
Yeah, because they just
have
the
Jerry
primary...
Springer, or not Jerry Seinfeld a little bit there.
Give me something different, man.
And what's the deal with San Jose?
And like, I don't like the white outline on this. Because like the shoulder patch is all the...
Well, the shoulder patch doesn't have the white. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I didn't even think about that. This is the only part of the jersey that has white in it.
Like if they wanted to do this black and
teal
only shit, I'm fine, but they didn't do it. So that's why I'm kind of like, if you're gonna do something, go all the way.
Make the teeth teal.
Yeah, no, it should have just been everything that wasn't teal. You change it to teal.
That's a good
and you
fucking
keep
point.
shit black. That's it. Just do
this
that.
This is live in the moment. This is unscripted. This is ad-libbed.
I'm just ad-libbing. I'm just fucking YouTubing. I'm just interneting.
Tubing with the U's.
Because that's what I would do. If we're gonna fix it, that's what I do.
I agree. 100%.
And I don't change anything about the actual jersey. I'm just changing some colors around, just to make it more sense. So, cons.
We already actually talked about all the cons. We kind of did this in a flip-flop order.
Okay.
Because I'm looking at it, and there's nothing else for us to mention because they all...
Okay, so I guess the final grade.
I do have... Well, I want to mention like 2...
almost final.
Yeah, two
we got some other
concepts here.
concepts.
Yeah. They're not our concepts, but I do have a couple ideas here.
Okay.
One, I actually think that a throwback, and maybe not a primary third, but a throwback, kind of like a couple teams are doing this year.
Yeah.
Like a one-off jersey, a two-off jersey. Let's bring back the California Golden Seals.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know,
I mean, it's the same area, so that makes sense.
Right. Let's do the teal version of the Seals.
Yeah.
Okay, because that was the first time we had teal in the NHL color palette.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's do that, and maybe I like this concept right here a lot for my aesthetics. I don't remember who the artist is, but we'll mention it. Don't worry.
We'll find you.
I like it. I think it's a clever idea where you take the Seals logo type and change it to the Sharks.
Just take the Sharks.
Maybe just change the yellow to, silver or black, or hell, even like a thin orange trim and then black on top of it too. And making some Sharks colors, make it a little more like intentionally tied to the franchise.
Yeah.
But I think whatever. I think it's funny. I think it's clever.
That'd be fun though.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we get it.
That's a good. I think that's a good homage. Not like
that's a
fucking
good homage, right?
New Jersey Devils putting the width of the Colorado Rockies stripes on their jersey because they used to be that franchise.
Yeah, like that. Who cares on that one?
Nobody gives a fuck. Colorado Avalanche making their logo the Colorado Rockies. That makes a little more sense. Okay, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, because Colorado has a team. Why do you need New Jersey be like doing shit with Colorado? Like they don't need any representation. They have a team.
No, they already have a team.
They've had a team. So it's okay. So let it go, New Jersey.
This is a fun concept. I like it.
This one's fun
concept. I like this. But really and truly what they should do is this.
Yeah, dude. It has it all. It has Sharks. It's got multiple logos. It's got a storm. And it has some lettering to remind you where you're at. And it's got a lot of shit. It's got water.
Yeah, in the jersey.
In the jersey. So, talking about the future here.
This is what the future should be.
Good. Very good then. So we got
final grade.
We gotta get the CGI Sharks back for a chorus line. And that's the grade.
That's the grade. That's the
You know what you're talking about. We're here to play hockey. Because how they don't roar. They're just sharks,
Right, sharks
so they
don't
just go.
actually make a noise. They just
They don't have to do anything.
No, they still scare the fuck out of me.
No, they're scary though.
Yeah, dude. All right, here we go. The New York Islanders.
Okay, so yeah, the other New York team who doesn't play in the location that they represent.
Right. So here's another carryover from the Reebok era. Kind of. There are changes.
There's some.
We're going to talk about it. But basically, the Islanders take a cue from the 2014 Stadium Series, which eventually became a third jersey for them from 2015. And then they had that black one because they moved to Brooklyn. You remember that?
Yeah. Because that was the one with the gray shoulders.
The black one?
Oh, wait. You mean just the white and black one?
Yeah, just the white and black
just
one.
Okay, not that.
No, not the basketball jersey. We're not talking about that one yet.
Oh, okay.
No. We're not. I mean, we will talk about it, but yeah.
Right. That's even farther in time than I remember.
So let's talk about this. So it basically, yes, it's that Stadium Series jersey from, what did I say, 2014?
2014
Stadium Series jersey, but there are some differences. The biggest is probably the crest.
Yeah, the logo's a little different.
Okay.
There's some proportion changes here.
Proportion changes. The angle of the stick is different.
Yeah.
Those 4 lines that represent the only 4 cups that the franchise is ever going to have, and they won't fucking let that go, is on the blade now instead of like the curving point. I don't know what you call that. Between where the shaft and the blade kind of connect is where it used to be. There's that. It doesn't have a chrome outline anymore. It's just white,
which is good.
I think the logo itself actually is outlined in blue, but because it's on a blue jersey, you can't really tell. I think the crest itself is actually has the stitching blue, but
yeah.
So you got that. The white shoulder yokes are more squared off
Yeah,
they fit the template more.
Fit the template, right?
Because that Stadium Series had like the more of a kind of diamond thing going on.
Angled.
Yeah.
So that's a little different. You don't have the chrome effects from the Stadium Series.
Right.
You got the stripes continue all the way around the arm. And then you have these tiny little tail stripes down here. Get the tiny little orange.
They add orange actually. So on the Stadium Series, on the Stadium Series it was just white.
Just white.
Right.
So.
Oh, and the sleeve stripes actually touch. So the orange and white touch this time.
Oh yeah.
On the Stadium Series one, it didn't
separate. They touch.
Right. Exactly.
And you go all the way around the arm, and the collar has the unique one where you have the NHL section is blue instead of it being the same as the thick part.
Yeah.
So that's like another variation you can do to the Adidas collar.
Oh, did you know that?
Fun facts.
Oh, and then it, the island is on the inside of the collar, and the outside it says Islanders. Do you know that? That's
cool. I thought it was a lobster claw.
Pros.
Okay, so pros, it's not black. But that doesn't count as a pro. We can't just say it's because it's not black.
It kind of does though, because let's think about this. Yes,
because they've done it before. They've
had 2 black thirds,
and
and let's really think about it. In the canon of Islanders third jerseys, these are probably the best.
Oh yeah, these are good.
And at one point, like what eventually became their new jersey in 2008 was a third.
Right.
But it was already a thing, so like whatever. I'm not going to really count that one because it was basically their original jersey again. They just brought it back.
Yes.
But all the other like new designs and concepts, just there was that orange one with the weird diagonal cut things.
Oh yeah, the rib cage points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one sucked. Yeah. And they had the basketball jersey.
Oh, that really sucked.
And then they had the Brooklyn jersey.
That sucked.
Yeah, and Fish Sticks wasn't a third jersey, so stop saying it back.
Yeah, don't even tell me.
Let's not talk about Fish Sticks.
We're not talking about it.
Although, I will say this. Conceptually, it is good because it's like, what the fuck is an Islander? And that's the closest we've gotten to it.
That makes most sense to me. Because having a monogram and like the Y having a hockey stick for its descender, and then you just have the map silhouette. I hate fucking map silhouettes as logos. It's like if you're gonna do something like that, you can do it like the Stars do with the state of Texas, and they simplify it and idealize it. But like when you have the laziness of that pull it from a map bullshit, and then you have Islanders under that, and then you have the monogram with the stick. You have all this shit going on, and then you put it in a circle. That's probably the reason why people like it, because it fits in a circle.
Honestly,
somehow.
Yeah. But it doesn't fit in the circle, honestly. It's just a bunch of fucking shit that just is shoved together.
Shit.
And then they just made a circle big enough to fit it all.
Exactly.
So it doesn't fit in a circle. It just is.
They cropped it to fit in a circle because it sucks.
Yeah. So they had to find some kind of unifying thing. It's not an intentional like outline shape where like fucking Pittsburgh or San Jose, where the golden triangle and the red triangle of the fucking shark population. Those are intentional bordering shapes.
Yes.
Okay. This is not an intentional ass bordering shape.
Yeah.
It's just ass.
Yeah.
An intentional ass.
Exactly. So when you have this new third jersey logo, you're basically cleaning up a shitty logo. Even though it's the best one they've had. So that's why everyone's like, yeah, that's the epitome of them. But you're going this route where you're just cleaning that shit up, but you could do something better. We just haven't seen it yet.
No, and there's been a lot of good concepts out there.
Yeah.
We've seen it. We've talked about it with the fucking Fish Sticks shit where like, yeah, it's a shitty jersey and a not great logo, but at least it's a conceptualized thing of this weird ass fucking nickname, the Islanders. Like it's not specific enough, but it's also not abstract enough. So it's this weird middle ground of like, I don't know how to properly logoize this thing.
Yeah, like how do we get this nickname going? That's why the Fish Sticks was a logical
It
progression.
was logical. Bad, but it was logical at least. You know,
It's
and
funny,
we've seen
but it looks like a New York Islander.
we've seen anchors, we've seen lighthouses,
Yeah.
we've seen fish hooks, and
There's gotta be something.
There's good foundations here, but we just haven't seen the one that just like screams to us, "This is it."
Yeah.
And I know it's out there, and I know that somebody's grinding away at it, and it's gonna be good, and we're gonna finally see it someday. But for right now, this is what we got, and we're gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah. So the monogram by itself is fine. It's probably the best part besides the circle.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
it's like,
But
right.
I think that kind of leads us into the cons.
Yeah.
And really and truly, that it comes with the monogram, and it's really because of the stick, the descending leg.
Right. So you have an uppercase N and you have lowercase y, and they use that descender of the Y to make the hockey stick. So even in like this one's cleaned up because you got the blade angle is cleaned up. It's straight now, which is good.
It's a nice touch.
Nice touch, but it still has the different weight, like the stroke weight too. It's different still. So that's still something that they could just fix because we get that it's a Y and a hockey stick because you have a blade on there. We get it. You don't need to like have a different weight to it to be like, well, what if they don't know that's a hockey stick? It's like we know it is. Damn it! Just make it all evened out. Now just clean it up and make it more visually pleasing.
Yes.
So that's still room for improvement.
Right. That, and then the white shoulders. It's one of those things where like it doesn't add to the jersey, but it doesn't detract from the jersey. It's just there. But the problem is you have one of two issues with this. One, if you don't have shoulder yoke at all on this jersey, then it's just a San Jose knockoff basically because the tail stripes
They
are
got
there, but they're
tiny
so
stripes.
tiny.
They're so tiny.
Everything about this, it would feel like another pajama jersey.
Yeah.
But if they made orange shoulders, guess what, Edmonton?
Yep. Now they're Edmonton, so they got backed in the corner and they got white shoulders because they didn't want to do either of those things.
Right. Exactly. And that's one of those, the biggest issues with, if a team that has, too similar of a look, like, Carolina before they decide to add the black back into their jerseys. And, honestly, Carolina and New Jersey are the same color palette now with the black back in it.
That's right.
So, fuck that. Jersey, go back to green. Carolina, stop existing.
Yeah.
Detroit's fine because they're original
Delete your
6.
account, move to Hartford.
But I think a more pertinent fucking example of that is New Tampa Bay and Toronto.
Yeah.
White and blue.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking thing. And Tampa Bay,
It's a logical progression.
yes, it is.
Indeed.
It's a
Because the silver and
reduced
black.
version
But I
of
also
the
liked. I liked the black with white shoulders.
the black with white shoulders.
I don't know why, but I did.
I think because that makes more sense as like lightning, because it's the white in the sky. You have kind of like the white.
That's a
you
very
got the
good
white
point.
clouds and a black sky, and that's where you see lightning. Is this like it's a fucking
And it was
charge.
unique. No other team had white shoulders with black, so.
And white and black contrast well. That's another good thing.
That's
and like
true.
this contrast well, even though the white on the Royal does look good, but again, it's just like I don't know. It just what does it do? It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, so it's just there.
All right, exactly. Yeah, it's okay, but it's not great, and for that reason, it's got to be a con. It's
Put it in
just
the cons.
Did
we talk about the lobster claw and the collar?
we did.
That's what led us on the rant.
That was earlier in the conversation.
Right. I mean, there's just so much going on.
We've taken exactly.
I look at the lobster claw.
And we don't know how many takes we've done of this so far.
It also kind of looks like a little fish too.
Final grade.
An obvious lack of Tavares. Rip season. Rip the season. Don't watch. Delete your account.
It's over.
Any hot takes that you're about to tweet out, just don't do it. Because
You got no
guess
hot
what?
takes.
Guess what? It doesn't matter how many times you tweet. The hockey team's still going to perform the way they're going to perform. Doesn't matter.
That's true. You actually don't influence anything.
You watching TV, going to the games is probably the closest you're gonna get.
That toque that you wear when you think that every time they win and you're wearing the toque is a coincidental thing. No, it is not.
It doesn't matter.
Just
stop it. You're
stop,
embarrassing
dude.
yourself.
Just watch the game. Just appreciate the game.
Have fun. Don't get mad about it.
You don't gotta get mad about it.
Don't get mad.
It is just a
Watch
game
it
ready
'cause you like
to be
hockey.
made. Exactly.
Don't tie your identity to a team success that you have nothing to do with.
Exactly.
Stop doing that.
Stop playing
It
roller
ain't
hockey.
happening. And yeah, stop playing roller hockey. So we got a special bulletin here.
Special. It just came in. Shit, breaking
what the
news.
Fuck? Breaking news. Oh shit.
Breaking news.
Oh,
Breaking news.
Finals news. It looks like Carolina has watched some of our episodes.
They watched our episodes?
Some of them.
What did they watch?
They watched the ones where we said they suck. Make them the Whalers.
So all the episodes?
Yes. So look what we got. A special thing. We got. They're
special
bringing it back.
preview. Special preview.
They're bringing it back for like 2 games.
This isn't CCM. This is actually an Adidas jersey. They gave it to us because they love us so much.
Yeah, because they watched our episodes where we said, just making the Whalers.
Yeah.
Stop trying. Delete your account.
Delete your account.
Changed my mind. So they're going to do this, which is good. It kind of sucks for Hartford fans because it's still not like you're getting your team back.
It's definitely an
but-
obvious cash grab because
Right.
Carolina's going to make so much money off of this.
Right. So like it's a hard thing to do because the jerseys do look dope.
They do look great.
I mean,
and they're doing
they
the
didn't
green
fuck 'em
pants
up.
and the green socks.
Yeah, they didn't fuck them up.
They're not doing the navy ones.
And there's
like,
some idiots that are like, oh, they would have been better with Cooperalls. Like, okay, well, they're not gonna wear Cooperalls, you idiot.
No, there was a fucking
shut up.
safety hazard. Shut
Just
the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the
okay?
fuck up. You
Hockey
fucking
pants
idiot.
are fine.
Yeah, of course they are.
they're
You know
fine.
why? Because they've been wearing them every fucking since.
Oh yeah, been wearing them for a
Jesus.
long time.
Jesus fuck.
I don't know why they got rid of Cooperalls. I do.